relax and strap on your seatbelt. You never been on a ride like this before. With a producer who can rap and control the maestro. At the same time with the dope rhyme that I kick. You know and I know I flow some most funky shit. To add to my collection, the selection symbolizes dope. Take a toke but don't choke. If you do, you have no clue of what me and my homie Snoop Dogg came to do. It's like this and like that, like this and it's like that, like this and like that and it's like this. Then who gives a fuck about those?
So just chill to the next episode. What a hella-fied gangster lean. Getting funky on the mic like an old vegetable collard green. It's the capital S-O-S, the pressure, double O-P, D-O-double-G-Y-D-O-double-G, you see?
In 800 meters, at the roundabout, continue straight.
Yeah, and it don't quit. I think they in the mood for some motherfucking G shit. So Dre,
What up, dog?
gotta give 'em what they want.
What's up, G?
Gotta break 'em off something.
Hell yeah.
And it's gotta be thumping. City of Compton.
Where it takes place, so I lash your attention. Bouncing like a motherfucker, but I ain't lynching. Dropping the funky shit that's making the sucker niggas mumble. When I move the mic, it's like a cookie, they all crumble. Try to get close, say your ass will get smacked. My motherfucking homie, Doggy Dogg, has got my back. Never let me slip, cause if I slip, then I'm slipping. But if I got my Nina, then you know I'm straight tripping. And I'ma continue to put the rap down, put the Mac down. And if your bitches talk shit, I have to put the smack down, yeah. And you don't stop. I told you I'm just like a clock when I tick and I sock. But I'm never off, always on till the break of dawn. See you when PTON in the city they call Long Beach. Put the shit together like my nigga DOC. No one can do it better like this.
In 200 meters, at the roundabout, continue straight.
Fuck about
So
those.
just chill to the next episode.
At the roundabout, continue straight. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.